All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's going on, everyone? Cap24 here from HuddleGG. In today's video, we're going to talk about a two-play combo that absolutely allows you to check the defense if they're playing any of these man press metas. We're going to do a run play that does really, really good against it. And then if they're in zone, we're going to show you a pass play that we can go ahead, audible to, and have a lot of success with. Now, these two plays come out of our newest game plan that was done by Ragusa6Quick with the spread offense. Absolutely fun, really effective offense that all of our subscribers are absolutely loving because of the way that it stresses the defense with both run plays and pass plays. Ragusa, if you don't know, is very, very popular for the way he runs his offense. It's very college-like with option plays, misdirections, RPOs, just a lot of things that really get the defense to have to figure out what he's doing. And I collaborated with him to put all the stuff that I like as far as the pass plays in these formations to help you take it to the next level to where people have to stop the run and the pass, and it's an absolute headache to stop. Let's jump into this so we can go ahead and talk about it. And I'm going to show you three different defenses when it comes to the styles that you're going to see. We're going to talk about the LB Blitz Zero, double A gap mid blitz, and we'll talk about 4-3-6-1 with man blitzing and why this run does really well against it, okay? So the first thing is what's called LB Blitz Zero, and the play we're going to call it is the read option at a split slot, okay? So this defense is one that people are going to pinch their linebackers and they're going to put them on outside contains. Those outside contains are going to take away the ability for the quarterback to hold on to the ball. So when you're going against this defense, you're always handing the ball off. And what you're going to see a lot of times is that you're going to have a lot of success to either go outside and take this around the corner, or if the hole opens up, you're going to see that you're going to be able to hit it in the inside. And the reason for that is that those outside containment guys a lot of times, are taking themselves out of the play, and we're going to be able to hit this really, really quickly in the inside, right? So this time I tried to basically cut back to get it. And this is a really consistent 5-6 yard gain. If you're able to hit it outside, you're in good shape. If you're able to, bust it inside, you're gonna see that you're gonna get some really nice yards in it. I'm gonna just run it a couple more times. This time you can see here that I cut it inside, and it just does a really good job against this defense. It's one of my favorite runs to run against it. Now, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about mid zone blitz, basically the one at a 2-4-5 double A gap, and how this one here goes ahead and can also get pretty dashed depending on what they do. So let's go ahead and call that, and we'll call a read option. So now with mid blitz, what you're gonna see a lot of times is that they're gonna use one of the middle players, middle linebackers, and when they do that, they're trying to touch and go to get one of those outside guys to come in. So what we're gonna do here is take advantage that they're gonna be clogged up in the middle, and we're just gonna hand the ball off, and you're gonna see that you're gonna have that hole up the middle and be able to kind of get that. And you're gonna see two things happen here, right? The player that got us is actually the read defender. The read defender being this player out here. If he comes at us, we can absolutely hold onto it and run with our quarterback. But what you're seeing here is that this safety over here is going to be a good spot to basically come down and get you up to 3 or 4 yards. But so we're going to go ahead, when we see that they're on a middle linebacker, we're going to hand this off, and you're going to see how we're going to get that hole. And he really had to sell out to get to that player, but we still got about 6 yards, right? So we're going to really take that and say, you know what, that is a positive for us. A lot of times that if you can beat that guy, if you have a little bit more acceleration, you're going to have that ability to kind of get that extra yards like we do here, and you see how we got even more. This is a run that's really consistent in that same hole when they're doing that blitz. Now, if people are changing up and they're saying, you know what, I want to use this guy, right? They want to put him right here in the middle. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and see, does that player, that R, basically go ahead and crash on us? If they crash, we've got a big play with our quarterback, right? So let's see what he does here. Goes ahead and crashes. Now we're going to go ahead and see what we can do about getting some more yards with our quarterback, right? It's as simple as that. It's kind of one of those deals that that they're going to be, basically very, very, aggressive with this. So we're going to use their aggressiveness to our advantage, right? Come over here. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to see here if we can get some more yards. And if you go ahead and read your blocks a little bit better, you got yourself a one-play score. Now let's talk about 4-3-6-1, okay? Now this is going to be one in which we're going to go ahead and get a lot of people that will run to get that same type of pressure, right? So let's go to 4-3-6-1, and let's call the Sam Will Blitz, right? We're going to call the same exact play. Now with this play, we're going to actually do a different motion against the 4-3-6-1 because of the way that the free safety plays when they do this type of setup. So a lot of times what they're going to do is they're going to blitz their their middle linebacker, and then they're going to go ahead and do show blitz. And when they do that, they bring those guys down a little bit. When we go ahead and look at their players, he's on the left player, right? The left free safety here is on the left running back. When we motion over our tight end, he goes to that player. And when that happens, what you're going to see is that because he's going that way, a lot of times if this guy goes ahead and goes after the running back, you're going to see that you're going to have a much bigger play with your quarterback, right? I'll show it to you again exactly what we're talking about. So if they set it up, they do it like this. The free safety is on this Taylor. Now we move over the tight end, running back, whatever position it is. He is now guarding him. We're looking at the player that has the R over his head. If that guy crashes down on us, that time he didn't, we're just going to hand it off and know that we're going to get a little bit of yards, right? Our risk reward here is really nice. The reward is if they go ahead and do that, then we're going to have the ability to go ahead and get the big play. So if the R crashes down, we're going to be able to keep it with our quarterback. That's the idea that we want to do, and get ourselves that big gain. And a lot of times, if you have that ability to take it to the house because you have a good block, you're in really, really good shape. So those are the running plays against the cover zero meta. Let's go talk about the passing plays now. So the pass play is called slot post angle, and it's going to be something that we're going to show you that beats cover 3, cover 4, cover 2. Really nice option to where you go to the line of scrimmage. Say you called the read option, you see that there's a zone coverage, you just audible to this. Or vice versa. If you think that if you're in a cover 0, you just stay with the read option, right? So all we're going to do here is go ahead and move this running back to the right, block the tight end, which is the running back position on the right hand side, put the B on a streak, and you're good to go, right? So what you're going to see here, the first thing we're going to be looking at is this Y route. He does a good job of getting open over here on the sidelines, and you're going to get a really nice big play out of it. The way that angle route works, you're going to have a lot of success with it. Now, if you want to, or throw it to the A receiver, you're just looking at the user. If the user goes ahead and goes and covers the Y route, then you're going to go to the A. It's as simple as that. Is the Y route covered? Say it is. Now we're going to be going to the A, and you can see how we're going to be able to kind of catch that ball in that little hole and have a really nice 1-2 punch. That's how it works against cover 3. We can go ahead and look at it against cover 4 drop. And what you're going to see here is that you're going to get a very similar look here. And go ahead and look here. The A receiver is going to go across. And you can see how he goes in this little hole over here. And you can throw this ball on the sidelines for the catch over on that side. So the cover 4 drop does a really good job of allowing us to have that spot. So let's just show it one more time just so you can see that it's consistent and that you can go ahead and target that guy there. So here, usually with cover 4 drop, it's only going to be 3 down linemen. So you're going to see a lot of times that you're going to have that ability to have the time, step up the pocket, and hit that man. And lastly, against cover 2, what you're going to see is the same setup is really going to give you the opportunity to hit this B on the sidelines, right? It's just that hole shot. You're seeing here, oh, it's cover 2. Let me look at that B. He gets that outside release, step up in the pocket, catch that ball, and get yourself a lot of yards. So this is just a 1-2 combination that we wanted to show you just to kind of give you a little bit of a glimpse of the type of stuff and the type of detail that we go into when writing our game plans, that there are specific plays you want to run against specific defenses, specific ways you want to do it, and just have a lot of success. Ragusa shows you so many different ways how to pitch the ball correctly, little nuances that you probably don't know when it comes to running the option, and why he has so much more success, and how to move a read key, how to make sure that when the pitch key is on a certain player, you're going to have the most success. All these little nuances in this game plan is going to help you take the style of offense to the next level. And then we really felt it was important, something I really wanted to do is go ahead and study how to do the best route combinations to complement these read plays to make sure that the defense just cannot just sell out on the run, and if they do, they're going to pay pretty badly. So we've got man press beaters, cover 4 beaters, cover 3 bombs, quarters bombs, match bombs, everything that you would want to really stretch the field to make them have to worry. On top of the stuff that you have to worry about with Ragusa, this is such a headache and a lot of fun. We just did our first installment of this offense. We're going to come back shortly and do a second installment, so there is more to come on this offense. Check out our website. $9.95 unlocks everything. You have the entire scheme for you for the full month, plus any other scheme and defense that you want. Definitely the best deal out there. We appreciate you guys. Check it out, and we'll see you out there.